Huh? We are here! Good evening, cruise mates! It's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruise Ship Captain, Chartreuse Proxy, ever at your service! Hello, all! How are you doing today? Wow. It feels weird trying to, talk, it feels. I say that, I feel weirdly out of my element, having not been on stream for about, what, 2 months or so. I mean, I say 2 months. I'd have to check my YouTube channel again, because I know on my YouTube I was like, it's been a month since I've streamed, but then I'm looking at some of my VOD stuff or so. It's like maybe about 1.5 months. But either way, I'm here. How's everybody doing? We're back with Church Serve Delicious as always on Mondays, and I'm just going to talk about my life stuff going on right now. Catch up on your life, tell y'all where I've been, everything like that, right? But first and foremost, I am excited for Church Serve Forever. It is in early access right now, but I still have my mission ahead of me. We still have a bunch of cities, a bunch of days to get through here when it comes to completing Church Serve Delicious 3, 100%. And so, I will always restart through my journey. More days to get through, more tough menus to serve by. Most of all, it's just another Monday in the books for me, right? Alright, I had to take a little sip of water, but I'm feeling okay right now. I'm feeling okay. Do I have to do the random menus, or could I just do something like this? Easy enough foods? Yeah, easy enough foods. Let's start with this, let's see how it goes, and let's get on to my usual conversation, as always. So, once again, I've been harping on this ever since I tweeted that I was going to get back to streaming and everything like that. It has been 1.5 months, a little bit more than that or so, since I've been alive on the internet. That's spinach, not veggies. Well, that's a classic lasagna, so that's easy enough. Where have I been? Well, there's been a multitude of things that have kept me away from, the land of the living right now. The main thing is, it's really just life as it's been going. It has just been a myriad of different circumstances, from IRL to job stuff to many different things. As some of you may or may not know, because it has been a little while, I'll gladly remind you all, and hopefully not sound condescending or annoying as I say this. I am holding down 2 jobs IRL, so because of that, that is definitely a source of my, I wouldn't say problems, but more of just my timing with being able to be active online on the internet. I've been getting, actually, I had to close my commissions because I had 2 people hit me up before I left for MomoCon, funny enough. So because of that, I really just started crunching on my free time to be able to stream or anything like that. And then, of course, there's MomoCon itself, which meant I was really crunching for my time, cosplay crunching and everything like that, because I am super extra. And hopefully you definitely saw all that impact when it came to all my pictures that I had. From my extra props, to all my prep, everything like that. I do way too much for my own good. Hello, Rakia. I'll change when I get done with the day, of course. Let me do number 8, though, so I can be for the raft. Thank goodness gracious, even though it has been a good while, I still know how to master stage right the best. Number 7 for Mocha and a Seal. How you doing, though? How you doing? It's been a while since I've gotten to chill with you, Rakia. The last time we were together was like a fuser night in the Chitcord, if I remember. But yeah, so MomoCon, first and foremost, because this is one side of the internet for me, one thing that I should elaborate on is that I know I started VTubing during COVID because I was like, once again, my old school story, I started VTubing because I was already playing games, so I might as well stream. I'm not losing anything about doing it, right? But before then, I have always been a cosplayer. Tears of the Kingdom in Chapter 15 and Engaged. Congratulations! I started to do my technically third playthrough of Engaged, as I'm still working through my own Maddening side.
No problem.
So I want to do a DLC emblem only round of Engaged sometime. But getting on from that, I have been VTubing for, it's going to be 3 years when we get on to July, funny enough, but but it has been, otherwise,
Congratulations! That was
it has been,
perfect.
6 years that I've been cosplaying. The first ever cosplay that I fully did was actually Fire Emblem Fates. It was my Shigure cosplay back then. My, you know, Red Yor Shigure. I'd say Red Yor because most recently, about a year ago or so, I did Norian Shigure. By that I mean performing arts from Fire Emblem Heroes, but that's still, you know, still falls in line with exactly what I was doing. And the main thing about it that I especially find, you know, very happy, very luckily so, all the time, is that it has always probably been my biggest way to express my creative muscle. Now, VTubing very much so has grown on me, but getting to embody the person that I am cosplaying very much so has always been the heart of, you know, my cause when it comes to creative works. And especially so when it comes to, for like Fire Emblem, or of course all of my other series that I love, I go way overboard in ham because I want to stand out and I want to be able to express my love for the characters that I cosplay and also my, once again, using that creative muscle. The best thing I can say is right that with the most recent MomoCon and how I was initially only planning to bring 4 cosplays, 1 for each day, but then one of my IRL friends wanted to cosplay a character from Advance Wars Reboot Camp. So I hopped on board and wanted to cosplay somebody with that too, and TLDR, that's how I then became the Sammy of our group. Oh, I say of our group, it was only just us two. He cosplayed as Eagle, because Senwan Cho, voice actor for Eagle and Flat in Reboot Camp, were there. Which was, of course, amazing. Of course, like, it's ProZD, it's Senwan Cho. Team Dragon sends his regards. You gotta love it, my dude. But for Sammy, of course I could have just done her outfit, which is really just like a sports bra, for instance. A sports bra, some, what's his face? Some green pants and then some boots plus some knee pads, and that's really it. But of course I had the ammo belt, I had the gun, I made pearl art of the infantry and mech sprites, and then I also even made a huge orange flag star. Orange flag star? Orange star flag to wave around and get to use. And although I really didn't get recognized except from maybe like 1 person or so, I am very much so, like, I had a blast doing that, and then of course that's not counting my other cosplays that I did, such as, well, Friday I went as Iono. Who's a what's it? Your eyeballs are mine, caught in my electro web. Iono. Hello, hola, ciao and bonjour. Goodness gracious. Iono was so fun to cosplay as. I had a great time as her. Let's see here. If I want to do these ones, I'm not going to go up to heroes because I hate doing that. Now, I'm going to need 3 more points at the very least then. I don't think sub-sandwiches were too bad. And sashimi... If I just do like Hello or Crab Cakes, I just have to bump myself up 2 stations, which honestly might be the play. It's either that or I go sashimi for 1. I think I would do that. My internet's still down, that sucks. And hi, Calvin. I missed your unhinged cooking comments, Calvin. I really did.
You do the
but
cooking,
getting back
I'll
to
do
that
the
cosplay
driving.
side, I did Iono for Friday. Saturday, I did myself, of course, and then I changed into Somnial Fagato, which I had a great time getting to meet some heroes, which I still need to actually message that for future cosplay pointing and everything like that. For what will be AWA, Anime Weekend Atlanta, soon enough. Ham, turkey, bacon, cheese Swiss,
Next stop,
grove,
approaching.
lettuce, rosemary, tuna, lettuce, tomato, green onions, and wheat bread. You are roast beef, cheese, prove, lettuce, onions, and rosemary. I have enough of everything else, that's good to see. Turkey, lettuce, tomato, onions, and white bread. Now number 6 is bacon, chaps, salami, onions, pickles, olives, bee, cucumber, and white bread.
No
and then
problem,
I need
chef.
to mash the sisig before it goes bad. 7 and 8. I missed an ingredient on the sisig. Okay, that is a lot that I gotta keep up with. Let's tone it down, because that's things I gotta reorder. And at least for those custom subs, everything just kind of lined up with each other. So I think if I bump myself down to like Hollow, or even Ageshi Nihia Tofu, that'll be easier. That way it's just the subs you gotta worry about, because it's just the white versus wheat that I'm kind of confusing. But okay, so cosplayed Somnial Fidel, which
great day for
there's only
cooking stuff.
5 engaged cosplayers at MomoCon, which is the thing that surprised me the most. Like, if you include me as Somnial Fidato, then yeah, there's 4 others. So me, 4 others, 5 total. Like, point still stands. But yeah, the fact that there's only 5 of us, and oh, to be fair, when you looked at the amount of Three Houses cosplayers, yeah, no, it kind of explained itself. Three Houses continues to be the leading force for Fire Emblem cosplay, and honestly, I can't blame them because of how much that I see when it comes to, you know, creativity. We had a Ferdinand and Hubert, which are Black Eagles, freaking like, what's his face? Black Eagles, like coffee company or whatever crap like that, and that made me laugh my head off. And it was also just, you know, amazing to see. Let's shut up for a second as I take care of these orders. Number 8. I am 1 letter off when I'm mashing this sausage here. So let's just make sure I'm getting all of these. And let's prepare a little bit more while I have a moment to do so. Stuffed Alfredo cheese, ground beef, parm, chicken, olives, green, red. I will prepare more sausage, please. And then number 10. Good. And then when it came to, but yeah, I was just surprised by those numbers. But then again, Engage is kind of like, it doesn't have the same popularity staying power as Three Houses has had on, you know, the masses enough. So because of that, I don't fault it at all. But it's still, you know, it's the newest Fire Emblem game, so of course I wanted to cosplay somebody from that entry. Turkey, cheese, rosemary. You are meatballs, prove, and rosemary. I need to mash this sausage out. Tensu, tofu, paella, green onions. Mash these out. Number 9 is soy, tofu, ginger, green onions. Now mash these out, please. 12. Now I need to, shoot. Number 7 is turkey, provolone, olives, green, cucumber, rosemary. Number 8 is tuna, Swiss, rosemary. Mash these out. 4, 9, 10, 1, 5, 2, 11, 7, and then we're making good timing. Prepare me things of sausage, please, and then also get me some lasagna. 8. Now mash the sausage out. And see what else I might have prepared. Stuffed with cheese, brown, farm, chicken, olives, green, red. Good to see. Mustard, tofu, green onions, and okra. But getting on from that, Sunday then, of course, I did Shivers, Splatoon, and getting to go to, like, it was weird because there was 2 Splatoon shoots. One was initially planned on Sunday when the fan photo shoots first came out, but then another Splatoon shoot was planned for Monday. And although I would have loved to go to both of them, unfortunately for me, the Saturday Splatoon shoot ran at the same time as the Fire Emblem photo shoot. So, you know, of course I'm going to prioritize Fire Emblem because it's my favorite series of all time. But it's just, you know, disappointing because I did see, like, a few cosplayers that were there for the Saturday that, you know, that I didn't get to see for the Sunday. Like how there's a picture of, well, I saw 1 big man. There's 3 big man cosplayers from what I heard through the grapevine. It's just, you know, like, on one side, it's like, oh, that's cool. On the other side, it's like, man, I don't get to see any of them. This sucks. I hate it here. But I still had a good time. Got to see another Shiver. We basically had 2 Shivers and fries, including me, which is cool. No big man, but we did have a Judd, which was real cute, etc., etc. I have so many pictures that it keeps sharing out, but I'll save that for another time, because I basically run my course with this. Tuna, cheese, olives, BGU, and then it's white bread. Because it's white versus wheat, I just always gotta slow myself down on that. Rosemary. Number 5 is mustard, tofu, green onions, and okra. Now I am just on a mash fest right now. Make sure I get everything on here though. 11, 9, 12, 2. Good. There's some big guy painting himself gray. Smile. Nah, 4-6, anything like that. Something funny though. Soy, tofu, ginger, green onions. You are tensu, tofu, paella, green onions. Turkey, cheese, onions, rosemary. Tuna, Swiss, wheat. mustard, tofu, green onions, okra, capicola, and rosemary. Soy, tofu, yuzu, katsu boshi, soy, tofu, peroya, green onions. So let's get this out real quick here. 9 is tensu, tofu, peroya, onions. Salami, pro, pickles, jalapenos, olives, white bread. 11 is soy, tofu, radish, and okra. And then 12, bacon, capicola, Swiss, white. Now, just mash. Ooh! Not out of the woods yet, Cruzie. Just mash smart, mash smart. Or, here we go. 8. You almost missed it because you missed the port button right there. Go for the port! Cruzie! There we go. Alright, that's another gold medal day. You forgot the port!
Whoa.
Oh, but
I think that's a perfect
alright,
run.
we got through this just fine. We got through this very fine. Now, what was I talking about before I involved myself in the mashing? I think I was going on about how, yeah, I just kind of combed through my cosplays, but for each of them, I was carrying props, I was carrying, you know, carrying props, I was carrying things that was like either like, true to their character, for instance, or true to what they do. Such as, like, you know, the weapons for Sammy and Fregado. I made this katana in like the last 3 weeks before, like for Shiver, before I came on, for instance, there. I'd need 10 points if I did this, which meant I could easily just, you know, like, I don't even have to do much hard stuff. I could just, yeah, do it as easy as this. I mean, I say this, and yet my drinks are probably the best that I do. Tone it down to 3 stations, though, which I like, and then I could just do... yeah. That'll be good. But I just loved making those props, and especially so for future cons, too. I want to keep making more and more. Now, granted, I could have my work cut out for me making the most props of all time in one plan that's come up, which I am very much so seriously considering, and may or may not have already started some progress on, which is, good friend, of course, Zofaniki. She has famously done her Zoe cosplay, and, we've always talked about maybe doing a lead cosplay, a group all together, and one idea that's kind of floated around the woodwork is going to be,
We're nearly there.
yeah, there's like one thing that I thought about was Ezreal would be cool because one, of course, yeah, the jokes with Ezreal and Zoe in, you know, League War and everything like that. But also when it comes to, it would be real cool for me to, you know, make my first gauntlets ever. As you know, Gauntlet Fist, or however he says it. But going on from that, the other side is, you wanna know something that I could really do? What if I could, that's just like his one weapon, you know, just his gauntlet, and then maybe if I wanted to make the bow that he creates when he uses True Shot for odds. But otherwise, I could be doing so much more with my talents if only you let me express myself. So I got to thinking into what character could what character is this that I could make a bunch of weapons for, or would be really cool to cosplay in my opinion. And then the idea come out. Aphelios, a weapon of the faithful. What have I made all 5 of his weapons to carry around? Oh gods, I am going to break my back trying to get this all into the convention center. But will it be fun? Oh my goodness, I'm going to break my back and have fun doing it. That could be a possibility. But that's future cosplay points, is at the moment the cons I have on the top of my head would be, there's one, maybe a state out or so in the tri-state area, Anime Blues Con, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna get to see a lot of friends there. And then, as we said, for bigger cons as well, there's also, of course, the other Atlanta con, the Winter Track, as opposed to Omicron Summer Track, which is Anime Weekend Atlanta, always held on the weekend of Halloween, or you know, the week of Halloween or so, which is always nice and convenient for timing, except for the fact that, you know, schools, colleges, whatever, usually don't care about Halloween, like, at all. But since I'm out of school, haha, I don't have to care about that. I am sitting, you know, okay, I say I'm sitting now. I'm working within my work hours, but that still stands at the end of the day, though. Strawberry and a seal, please. Number 9 is going to be mango and a seal. Get number 5 out. 1, 2, 3. Good to go on that end. And then just one more stop with tomato. Everything here. Cumin, coriander, turmeric, and the red chili. Batter up. Almond and a seal for you, sir. Battered up. Number 4 is espresso. Let me grape with you. 1, 2, 3. Good to go. Just want to make sure I'm not burning it, because you know that could easily be the end to this run of a day. And we'll take those. We will gladly take those. Also, I just realized I never changed my hair color for you, Rakia. So, or that's not hair color, but my eye color. So, let me do that. Good catch, me, because I just was starting to adjust my no board. I just turned my no board off for this reason. So, I could have done, you know, the thing where it ducked down, but you know what? I was lazy today. I was lazy today, everybody. I haven't forgotten, Rakia. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Just trying to find my model that has the red hair. Oh, wait. Let me make sure. It was eye color, not hair color. Okay, yes, it is. I am very good at my job, everybody. You can totally trust me on this. This is so nostalgic. I say it's so nostalgic, but really, not having been bad for so long, this makes it all the more special to just get to do everything again, you know? Going through my folders of redeems and everything like that. This feels so nice. Bean yourself? I am not going to bean myself. Hello? Excuse me? That's not happening. That is not happening, sir. Let me just comb through my model section here real quick. And Papa. Hello. The first thing I thought about for myself, well, first and foremost, Rakia, hopefully this works a lot better for you. It should, you know, kind of a little bit, but we're here now. First thing I thought when I saw myself with these red eyes was, Rumia? Rumia Toho? Woke Cruzie? What does that mean, Woke Cruzie? Hello? Okay, if I do this, then pulled pork, 2 chicken starter, easily enough, and then I only just need 1 more point, which just means another menu slot, unless I want to go up in one way or another, which is totally fine. That just takes me up 1 station more than what I'm usually used to. But going back to it, just lots of, you know, plans that I'm very much so looking forwards to. But we'll get to it in time. For now, I am
Good to see
a
you,
week
Chef.
past Momocon, or rather, yeah, it's 2 weeks. This is starting the 2nd week past Momocon. And when I say I'm still recovering, I think recovering's the wrong word, because I basically already got everything cleaned up in like my house from Momocon, from like all the props that I got, to making sure my room's clean and everything like that or so. So it really just comes down to like my own mood and energy past that, because I'm still very much so fine when it comes to that end. I haven't really felt like I've had a post-con depression crash yet, which honestly is surprising even me, knowing how, you know, energetic I'd get for all of this stuff, and then, you know, with everything gone and away basically, I definitely would feel like it's something else. Okay, hold on. because these are all angry customers in terms of mood, I want to make sure I serve these out on time. Ah, I hit number 3 instead. It's alright though, it's alright. Oh, sorry, I didn't turn no board on. Let's fix that. But it's weird because maybe it's just, you know, my internal energy to keep up with, you know, how much I've been doing these cons, and also because I wasn't the main pointer this time around. I wasn't the main pointer, I wasn't the one driving, so I haven't felt as bad when it came to, you know, my overall energy levels, which, you know, might be good for the future to consider. But like post-con blues, depression, however you want to set it that way or so, I really haven't felt the effects of that either, is what I'm trying to say here. So it's surprising even me, considering how hard I take these cons, because they are very much so a facet of my life that I do enjoy. And the fact that I haven't, you know, fully passed on all of my energy and, you know, wanted to die on the inside because of that is a very surprising thing. Also, I messed something up again. What did I mess up and how can I improve it? This is a 5-stop day, like all the other days so far, Cruzie. You gotta do better than that. But okay. So let's get back to the crux of the matter. I am well, I was about to say, the funny thing is just that I guess it kind of does work to my benefit. I mean, I'm saying this like, you know, I'm pushing my late 50s or so. I'm still in my very early 20s, even though my birthday is coming up. Very soon, in fact.
We're nearly there.
And so the thing that's always just starts surprising me is like how, you know, older in comparison to like the friends that I am making. I know like I made a few Momocon friends who are already like, you know, they're late 20s or early 30s, and it's like, really? I really wouldn't have gotten that vibe from them. Or, you know, they really didn't seem like they were putting it out that way from like how they look, to their own energy, how they conduct themselves. But I should be very lucky that I am still pretty limber in my prime in life right now. I shouldn't take this for granted, Smile. I should enjoy all this extra energy that I can, because especially so, some of these days are so hard. Let me, parm and gambits. Ranch, egg, croutons, mushroom, tomatoes, cucumbers. You are ranch, bacon, cheese, croutons, onions. I did not add something on there, and I am very mad at myself. You know what? Let's calm ourselves down and let's come back to this day another time. It's either that, or I could just not do salad and I could just tone myself down for something else. 2 more stations if I do that, and then I really don't have to worry about much, huh? Well, let's keep psyching ourselves out.
Alright, let's get moving. But I remember, I'm harping on this point so much so because the last Momocon, I was tiring myself out to the point to where I really just like basically passed out in a hotel almost every day or so, and I'm not trying to, like, I'm saying this kind of like laughing to like my past self, but also it's kind of like, you know, like going into my head like, hey, that definitely was not healthy. Granted, you know, I was doing like, I did the drive there, I did all of the planning for my group, there was a lot of, you know, internal pressure on me to make sure that everything ran smoothly. It puts coleslaw on your thing, you know what, sir? I'm very sorry. Why can't I just swap that for an order of somebody who wants coleslaw? Hello? And just on that, like, last Momocon definitely wasn't the same, you know, amount of excitable energy that I had as days went on. I still had a great time, don't get me wrong, but very much so, my body was giving out on me halfway through, even though I wanted to do so much more, which is very unfortunate, but I learned my limits there. At the very least, when I wasn't the main partner this time around, I got to enjoy myself to the fullest through every single day, which felt really good. But I still want to be able to help my friends out to the most of my own power, which, you know, I was able to do this past time around as well, which was nice. But it's a very different experience from, you know, with being the one having to set everything up, from like the hotel to drive to everything in between like that, you know?
So it's just very interesting to, you know, start drawing yourself over on those lines and seeing, okay, how does this experience of mine from this year to last year stack up?
Delicious food I've seen.
And how viable is it for me to be able to keep up with my pace? Because at my first MomoCon, I've done 3 cosplays. I went to 5 different photo shoots, 16 for the fan when I was just organized on the spot of MomoCon itself. And because of that, my energy very much so suffered in some aspects when I really shouldn't have been pushing myself to that end.
On it, chef.
Ice, pineapple, blueberries, oranges, pineapples, avocados, covered up. I did not cover that up, did I? I did not cover that up, I don't think, and I am going to kick myself. Yes, I did not cover it up. Ah! Could I get something to auto-serve instead of the pulled pork sandwiches? Because they are 2, and I can mash it out. No, there are 3. Cruzie Grazia auto-serves out. Yeah, it does push me to the very limit of 14 holding stations, but it does auto-serve, which means I don't have to worry about them. I just have to worry about preparing everything
All right,
else.
chef. Show me what you got.
Alright. Let's run this thing again. Blueberry, close. Everything in the works right here. Thank you. It's so nice that some of these earlier recipes are really just, you mash everything on there, so I don't have to think too much. It's just press everything on the cheese that I see. Heavy cream, onions, diced tomatoes, turmeric. Strawberry,
Ready?
close
We're
the
nearly
door.
there.
Near garlic, heavy cream, onions, turmeric. Here go the raspberries, and I close the door. Everything here. Cumin, coriander, turmeric. Ah, yes, getting to auto-serve all of that out instead of actually having to do it myself is such a nice sight. Holy crap. That is a world of difference, Cruzie. Wow, why didn't I just do that before? Because I was stubborn before, that's why. I'm a stubborn idiot sometimes. Kasumi, coriander, red turmeric. Then, a whole slew of bunny chow. DLTA, turmeric number 3. Make sure that I'm hitting the correct one. 6, DLTA. 5 of yogurt, ice, orange juice, orange pineapples, covered up user. We love making bunny chow in this house. Spinach, paneer, heavy cream, onions, diced tomatoes, turmeric, and then just cut the chops. Thank you, sir. Now I will get blueberries and close the door. I gently close the door. Number 6, bunny chow. And then, whenever you finish, sir. Thank you. See? This is so much easier! Why should I push myself? I could just use all the stations instead, and really be a cop-out on learning those harder recipes up until I have to do them. Such as in some of those later days.
You're a few scoops short of a Sunday, huh?
Well, at least I can, you know, make visible progress by doing these days, as they will just take time. But for those harder days, which will take effort.
Ready for the next stop?
Cries internally. Spinach, paneer, garlic, heavy cream, diced tomatoes, chili, and turmeric for you, sir. And
Taking care of it, chef.
this is just bunny chow. Go, sir. Ah, yes! What I love to auto-serve everything out. Twice over. Raspberry and close the door. Number 4 is bunny chow. And now, I just wait. Now, what other things should I look forward to when it comes to the cosplay side of things? I will say, getting to meet, you know, all those new, like, getting to either see old faces or meet new ones is always a huge joy, no matter what. It is always just great to see.
Ready for the next
And
stop?
I'm just always, you know, excited for every successive con that I get to go to, just because, especially if I'm going to the same ones, you know, same, like, every year, same location, or, like, you know, same, you know, organizers, everything like that. It's always something joyous to just get to see, you know, oh, hey dude, nice to see you again. hey, I remember you from last year. You were the XYZ cosplayer or something like that. And it's just, cons are the life that I live for. They very much so are. Number 9, spinach veneer garlic, heavy onions, turmeric. And it's something that I'm so happy to always do every year. And I have the, like, you know, the money, the availability, and the ability to go to every year. Because especially for a good amount of my friends, I've had a good amount, like, a good few of them have to call out from, I can't attend this con because of money problems, or because of timing, or XYZ and everything like that. And it's always so unfortunate to see. But it's always so sweet for the times that we do get spent together. Because especially how either busy some of my IRL friends are, or how, you know, distant we can be. I'm not trying to say that in a bad way. Like, the main example I was gonna pull is that for like one of them or so, we are still talking about Anime Weekend Atlanta. One of them brought up the issue of school. And it didn't even cross my mind because I am a wholesale graduate student. Amen, brother. I already graduated last year, but they are a year, well, technically 2 years under. So because of that, it is a whole different problem that we have to tackle in that sense of, oh yeah, so we can't do anything about that. You're in school, so unless you just straight up miss, wow, this sucks, doesn't it? Once again, Halloween is not anything special to schools or college or anything like that. It's slight pain. It's very slight pain. It's not the worst thing ever, but it still is, you know, a day that you'd be missing, a day you'd have to call out for if you're working, etc. XYZ. I mean, that's what I'm going to have to do again for my works as well. And it's just, you know, that's the simple short end of it. It's just something you just gotta do. And it's unfortunate, of course, but it's just the reality of things. Anyway, I am not going to do those random foods yet. I'll just keep looking at some of these other ones, which I could, you know, hopefully keep doing some fun recipes that I don't have to worry too much about. Ooh, yes! All these easy fun recipes that I don't have to worry about. Prep stations back down to 3, don't mind if I do, please. What else is nice and easy to prepare for only 5 points? Wow, there's a lot that could be done for 5 points. Quite simply so, sir. Oh. I mean, I can just add, like, okay, I just need 1 point. Just give me fun, Sid. But I've talked,
let's get moving.
I've talked all about this cosplay stuff, and at the same time, it's just all for the future. It's all future planning. It's like I had a great time, but now I have, you know, a good amount of time to rest before my next one, about 2 months worth or so. It will be a good amount of time before I have to do anything else. And yeah, I am just in that like return to the normal mode here. And that normal mode for online is, of course, streaming, which I do want to talk a good amount. Okra, Tara, TSR, I need to get Bachata, Kinky Seed 8, Kasumi, Human, Coriander, Turmeric, and then I need to get Munfish, Lobster, Potatoes, and Thyme. That is around 1. Fudge. You know what? I should have prepared the holding stations first before I answered anything else. Oops. Alright, let's try this. I messed up Ratatouille. This sucks, man. Munfish, shrimp, potatoes, and thyme. There we go.
You're about
Ratatouille,
as you are cooking.
Yeah, I talked a good amount enough about what I've done at MomoCon, but let's talk about my future plans when it comes to my channel content. Because I actually really haven't touched base with y'all on this or so. I'm still going to keep up Serve Delicious up until the day that I die. This has always been one of my guilty pleasure series, and of course, once I finish with Serve Delicious 3, I'm going to go straight over to Serve Delicious Forever. Because what a monumental day to have a Serve Delicious release at every single big stage of my life. 1 in middle school, 2 in high school, 3 in college, and a little bit more for me, as you can see right now, of course, and then forever, as I'm out of college. Oh, baby, am I spoiled by this game series. God, I love Chartreuse Delicious.
That was unbelievable. I am so proud of you.
But otherwise, I'm really going to show Misty is easy tired for the meantime. Yeah, I love Toho. Yeah, I love tricking games, but these two are already overlapping enough. And, well, I feel like I'm not getting the same viewership as I like Forza. Even though I do love the series, it does have the same monotony as Chartreuse Delicious here, to where, you know, I'm preparing these orders, I'm doing the same thing here. It's not getting me the same, like, I do love it, but I do have to focus a little bit more on it, which is doing a bit more of my commentary side compared to how I am conducting myself on these Chartreuse Delicious days. And because, you know, I have to really zone in on those, you know, specific customer orders. So maybe I'll come back to it at another time. They did have fun, you know, getting the voice act out Misty and everybody else or so. But it's, you know, not hitting the same as it used to, and it's kind of weird to pick up on for people who are new to the or who are wanting to pick it up halfway. So even if they introduce themselves to it through, you know, watching me, however it would be, it's hard for them to, you know, follow on the game plot, or especially if they didn't know any Toho characters to begin with. On the other side, though, whereas Toho Lost Prince of Legends, since it is a roguelike deck builder with Toho themes, you don't have to, like, it's just Toho references, but the very core of it is it's still a Slay the Spire, you know, roguelike deck builder. And so because of that, you can still understand what things are, or the mechanics are, with just, you know, me taking 10 seconds out of my day, out of my stream to explain, oh, this is the weakness status effect, so your hits are now weak, and you are weak, because you are weak until next turn, you weak little drumlin. And that's totally it, whereas with, like, you know, Misty's Izakaya, I'd have to go a lot more into, like, the in-depth of characters to make it known of, like, why their preferences are X, Y, Z or so, and it's harder for people, you know, want to seek themselves into. On the other end, I am going to pick up a second playthrough of Minecraft Legends. I'm going to do a legendary playthrough with Firefly again this coming weekend. I'm playing Guild Force Community Nights, of course, on Sundays, as well as, like I said before, Lost Prince of Legend will retain its Friday slot. 8 bets isn't really many viewers at all, and to be fair, I'm really not marketing it out like that. But
I think that's
on the other hand, I still might do Gorilla streams because you know, I'm playing a good amount offline with my friends. So we'll just see how that pans out to be. But, what new games am I including in these slots here? I am including Omega Strikers for the first time, because I have been playing it a good amount. I'm having fun with the rank grind on that game, and, well, I can play it with Kaito as well, of course. So, hey, that's real cool. That's really chill. I don't have to worry too much about that. What else have I been really doing? If possible, I would like to add, you know, 1-2 more games or so. We'll see how that goes. I do kind of want to go back to Teamfight Manager, because Sky 5's Guild Force didn't really pop off last time, and I feel like I want to give myself yet another try at managing. Plus, I do love commentating that game so much. I'm running parallel to the game events, because I do love my competitive nature when it comes to my video games. But that could be further down on the back burner. We'll see how things go. But that's, you know, instant. It used to be a weekly series, and you know, I won the World Championship back in my first year of streaming. Then I tried to do a revival run, and unfortunately, it didn't take off at all in terms of my results or my ability to effectively coach my team. So because of that, things kind of fell apart for us, unfortunately. Is it my fault as a coach? Oh, definitely so. Did I do the best that I could? Probably not, but that's just how it goes sometimes. That's just how it goes. But I do want to revisit it, because that is another guilty pleasure game of mine. Because I've always wanted to be able to have a sports manager game like that. And especially so, since it is just purely on the drafting mechanic, as seen in, you know, any MOBA ever, that really hits the spot with me when it comes to playing the games. that is another game that I would also like to
You were
hit.
the best chef ever.
It just doesn't fit in with me with my schedule right now, though, because I still have, like, you know, my IRL jobs to
We are
take care
nearing the
of,
next
of
stop.
course. So I need to, you know, find that perfect balance between splitting time of this, my streaming, versus my job work. And as much as I'd love to stream as much as I could, it's just me talking, playing video games, doing what I love to do. It's not paying the bills. Unless somebody wants to be my sugar daddy or mom, then, yeah, pay me all the money in the world I need to make myself financially stable, and yeah, I'll stream whatever you want. Okay, let's not go that far now, Cruzie, but I'm saying is I do have to be able to make this hobby, you know, a lot more profitable. It's just definitely it's not in the cards, and that's just thinking realistically about the situation here. Let's just be honest, everybody. And pesto, anchovies, mush, onions, green peppers. Good.
Oh man, chef, you
I
really
still am
pulled that
earning
one
maybe
out.
like a residual $50 every 3 months or so, but considering how, you know, that payout was lowered from 100 to 50, and that's, you know,
Food
oh,
truck
that's a
incoming.
quarter
Hang
of the
on.
month payment or so. That is not stable. I'm not going to live 4 months of the year.
I
on
think this one
50
here
bucks.
might be a few nuggets
Have
short
my
of a
actual
10
gigs to
pack.
go attend to, which also goes into my pizza artwork. I need to reopen my commissions for that sometime, as well, along with, you know, developing more things. I know one person that you are is waiting on me, which I have made some ideas for, but I haven't done anything concrete. But possibly doing Fire Emblem style pizza art sub badges in the way of, you know, weapons. What's this? A weapon? But I'm getting to that in time because I very much so am readjusting to this real life situation of, okay, I don't have to cosplay crunch everything right now, but I am, but I do have to get back to what is this normality of my job and everything in between. My jobs and everything in between. Which, again, it's not, you know, end of the world or so, it's just, you know, it's me doing adult things. It's just me having to just, you know, deal with the reality of, I have to make my ends meet somehow. And although I'm definitely not the biggest spender, I am still, you know, spending a good amount of money, and I want to put a good amount into savings as well. Still love to be able to do it. It's just, that's just its own thing, everybody.
Wow, a perfect run. That's incredible.
Okay, let me take a sip. Okay, but yeah, I feel like I'm repeating myself, and quite frankly, I am. But everybody's got their own situations. I'm getting there, and the main thing to get with it, to get with the times, old man, is that it's not a detriment. It's not a negative thing. It's just that's just how life is, and we just deal with it. Yeah, yeah. Nothing bad, and nothing bad there comes from it. We just gotta get through it. Now, speaking of streaming, though, on the other side of the spectrum, I do have some exciting things to plan, of course, because,
Fully
as we all
charged and
know,
ready to
it is
go.
Pride Month, Cruzie. You know what that means. Huh? What? You want me to make, like, gay force or something? Huh? What? If you didn't see that meme, then I implore you to do so, because I made it. I spent a good amount of time in VRM posting desktop to make that meme.
must be
And
real
also,
love
I
to
love
see
that.
with all that
And, like,
egg on your
it's
face.
just such a stupid meme, and I love it so much. It is Pride Month, Mr. White. You know what that means. You want us to make, like, gay meth or something? What? Green beans, oil, chicken, potatoes. I need to get thighs and 3 drumsticks gunned up. You are mahi. Cut right away. Now number 7 is 4 drumsticks. Get those out. Classic pretzels, please. I need more fries. French shoe waffles. And then number 8 is a New York strip. Now, soup. Sardine beans, carrots, mushrooms and potatoes,
That was the most delicious food I've seen.
and that's good to go.
Wow.
But yeah, it's June now, and I have a lot of things that I have to prepare for, such as, of course, Flaney's birthday coming up, my IRL birthday, and then when we hit July, it's going to be, well, technically, I started my streaming career at the very end of June, if I remember, June 2020, but to keep things simple, because I don't have, because I'm, you know, I'm really not playing as much as some of the bigger VTubers when it comes to every holiday. I usually like to lump together my streaming anniversary and my VTubing birthday all together, and that's always in the middle of July, so July 24th. So we'll see how things go there. I might have 1 or 2 surprises set up for y'all, but we'll see how things go. The main thing to know is that I do have things in the works. Is it gonna be anything big, boisterous, you know, that I'll get to show off or so?
Proud of you.
Not really. Is it something I'm gonna be very happy to have to share with you? Yeah. Because it's always been a tradition of mine every anniversary to do the exact same stint, which is go through all of the different models that I've used, go through all the layouts that I've had, and just really get to reconnect with all new old viewers of mine in different ways, be it through, you know, sharing how I started my journey, people that I met along the way, maybe singing karaoke, etc., stuff like that or so. Granted, you know, get demonetized off Twitter and Twitch and YouTube, depending on content and karaoke covered, but that's semantic. Let's not talk that. Let's talk fun stuff. But those have always been some of my favorite streams to do ever, of just, you know, walking through memory lane like that, because my life definitely would not be the same without VTubing. I have, you know, been able to rope in a few of my IRLs to VTubing through, you know, my own initial interest in it. So, maybe Geo. Come on, Geo. I've been able to, you know, meet a lot of my life through VTubing. Lots of planning. You're probably asleep right now, but if you watch the vlog later, haha, tee blush, smile. Number 7, next up. And, you know, make lots and lots of different friends that I never would have gotten a chance to any other way. But, you know, not only to meet them, not only to talk to them, you know, I'd be friends with them online, but to meet a few of them IRL. I've gotten to meet PR in person when I was in the Philippines. I got to meet Metsu while we were at MomoCon. I'm going to get to meet more people. Eventually enough, I've actually met Fairly and Infinity in person, also at MomoCon in the past years as well. And it all just compounds from there to, you know, it's really broadened my horizons, helped me out in, you know, seeing how things have gone.
Chef,
for my life.
Never been prouder.
You know, changing
That was your
between,
best
you know,
yet.
2020
Yeah,
to
I
2023 where we are right
Even
now.
I'm impressed.
And it's, you know,
I'm not
become a
saying
facet
something.
of my life, as much as cosplay has been. And it's very, very exciting to just get to see, do, and just watch myself evolve and change. I say that as, even though as a VTuber, I have not gotten a model change ever since, you know, my 2.0. I feel like I am actually the worst person to talk about that then, huh? Okay, first and foremost, this says no autosave, huh? No autosave? Well, I can mash out Sisage. What would be here then? What's here? Filet mignon. We do Japanese crepes, that's only a 2-pointer that I need. So instead, I could just do like pancakes. Or actually ribs is even easier, yeah. There you go. No autosave my that's an easy menu to do. And I'm going to still screw it up somehow.
Fully charged and ready to go.
But yeah, no, dude, I saw a post on how, I think it was Iron Mouse, that got like her, like what, her 5th different outfit in a row now? And it was less than what's his face? It's been less than a month since he had her last outfit just debut. Now granted, that's Iron Mouse. She's hugely successful, she can afford it, and she definitely has the support to do so. In terms of like design ideas, in terms of fans to support her and help her with that, etc., stuff like that. I am a small-time indie VTuber who is holding down 2 jobs just to make ends meet. This is a totally different situation, but I am not demeaning on that. I'm just saying, wow, I wish I could get to that point, or have the creativity to get to that point. Where I am right now, that is definitely not my benchmark. But hopefully in the future, who knows? Once again, taking applications for sugar daddies and or mommies.
But getting on to the very serious parts of it or so, I'd love to plan more things for the future. It's just not in the cards right now. Does that have to make me, does, you know, a new outfit, a new redesign, etc., stuff like that or so have to make me happy? Oh, it definitely could, but it's not required, so despite me, you know, staying eternal where I am in the same model, I say that I literally did get to change at least my eye color, thanks to Rocky's routine today. Don't expect too much from me at the moment now, everybody. It's still going to be your same old neighborhood Cruzie all the time, no matter what, and you'll just have to live with that, Smile.
Solid.
Now, once again, I don't want to disparage on anybody with, you know, saying, oh, you got a new model, you got your fourth, your fifth one, your redesign or so, crass, pretentious, etc. No, that is exactly not what I'm trying to say here. I'm just saying, wow, that's a cool opportunity. I'm glad that you have it. That's not what, you know, and that's something that I would never have or really realistically look at, you know, getting in that same time frame. But I'm happy for you that you got it, because, you know, that's a cool opportunity that you're making the most out of. Let me get the Sissage out before I serve anything else out. Alright, now we do number 6, whip chocolate scoop, strawberries, chocolate scoop, folded and rolled. Number 7, whip spinach, chocolate strawberries, vanilla, folded and rolled. 6 and 10, then we hit 8, and then just go up the line as Sissage, please. Five, 9, 8. And then a ribs of 7, 1, and 5. Now we hit. I missed something on the Sissage because I mashed it too fast. You know,
Hello,
that's
Chef.
fine.
Good
Oh,
luck today.
I messed it up on the second of 4 stops, but that ain't the end of the world. I did say I'd mess it up eventually, but it's not the worst. It's not the worst thing ever. Kiwi strawberries with this fruit loaded and rolled with strawberries, banana, chocolate. Because, but going back to that, one big thing that I always found, one big thing that always, you know, surprises a lot of people is how I started with YouTubing. Technically, I did have a down investment of a $8 face cam that I had to get for school. By that I mean, well, yeah, college, for the Zoom classes online back then. Because you had to have a camera on for Zoom for those classes, which was, you know, its own bundle of beans and everything like that. But past that, you know, it's just a dinky webcam. It's nothing too special now. Not a 4K, you know, ooh, makeup specialist cam. You know, all those, you know, fashion YouTubers or I don't know, fashion tubers. Fashion tuber. You know what? I don't know. You know, makeup stylist, whatever. Like cosmetic YouTubers, I guess. I don't know. I was trying to reach to see if there's, you know, a specific name for them. You know, VTubers, and you know, nothing really hit the mark. Let's get past those attempts of mine. But the main thing about it is like it's really nothing special.
Amazing work, Chef.
But I started this journey on VTubing with only just that, so basically $8. And then a $5 model I bought off Nazima that was free to use for VTubing. And that is literally it. That's just how I started VTubing. Plus also down on OBS, that's free. It literally took me 2 seconds to do so. And that's simply it. You don't have to have a huge big trailer, you don't have to have a huge big announcement saying that, hey, you know, you have descended from the sky and you are the next greatest thing known to man, known as VTuber. I don't know why I said it that way, but I was trying to just emphasize the dramatic effect that I was trying to instill right there. Oil and fillet. I need to get the Sissage going out now. Guys, I didn't even start with the debut. The only debut that I did was kind of like a soft re-debut on my 1-year anniversary, just because, you know, I got to poke fun at myself of I never had a debut, so here we go. I'm having one right now. Smile. And well, yeah, like, I know, like, that was, like, the whole big thing of, like, VTuber culture of, oh, you know, all the big, you know, I didn't hit onions. Can I mash something other than Sissage at this point? As much as I love Sissage, and as much as I was commenting about how easy it is to mash out, is there another thing that I could just not mash instead? Oh, these I have to mash, because it is no auto-serve. Yep, you know, I'm serving myself right on that. But instead of mashing those things out, I can just do like Hanabi Dango, or even I can just do lamb chops for LAS and bump it up one holding station. Let's do that instead. LAS and RAS. That's gonna make my life a whole lot easier, because I can't even physically serve those out without messing them up.
You do the cooking?
Going back to that, like, you know, the whole VTubing boom, that's just how, like, all the nature of having to have a, you know, like, having to debut as your first stream, or whatever culture thing came out. I say you have to, you know, that, like, it's not you have to, but, you know, it was a cool thing to do back then, and it's still very much so is for everybody, you know, joining the internet sphere for the first time. But it wasn't required, but it helped get your brand out, it helped, you know, pump up hype, especially for the people who are like, you know, like, ooh, start liking and retweeting my post, get a model review or so, which as a business student, doing business, just a businessman doing business, as, you know, somebody who is a literal business graduate and understands the finer points in that, yet completely disregarded my years of academy training that are all wasted now, to not do a debut at all, and I just said, screw it, let's start streaming. I am doing my college education a very big disservice on my own sense of pride, considering that I never followed through with any of that advice, even though it's very sound advice, and I should have done so. I just kind of hit the go live button and just said, hey guys, my name's Chartreuse Proxy. Apologies fellas, let's get to work. But is that a bad thing? No. As you can see, I've accrued myself a nice, good following, be it on Gale Force, on Twitter, or just, you know, on my own server, to where it's not the big family at all, but that's not to disparage. It's just a little loving community that I've been able to cultivate throughout, you know, these going on 3 years of streaming. Just through, you know, them enjoying my content. Would I love to blow up? Very much so, but is it really going to be what is the reality of the situation? Well, I kind of answered that earlier today. Probably not, so that's why I'm... don't drop your day jobs, Woodward. Still though, I do enjoy this, and even if I'm not going to make, you know, a big return on investment when it comes to my actual time and money situation for VTubing, I very much so enjoy it as a hobby, as, you know, as much as you want to say a streaming lifestyle. I do enjoy being able to dedicate my nights out to it, as long as I find my own balance. Seeing as how, you know, of course you can set your own hours, your own times for when you're streaming, when you're breaking, everything like that. Yeah, I would love to keep this as a hobby, and just, you know, continue to pump out content for y'all. Now, will that change over the years, and will I maybe change my mind, and, like, you know, as the years go on? Probably, but it'll be, you know, it's a development process. We're all growing up with life, we're all getting through whatever, you know, whatever phases we have, and at the very least for me, it's not like I ever burnt out of VTubing, or, you know, I ever found my peak. It was like, nah, I had my fun with this. I do enjoy streaming, getting to talk to y'all. And, you know, even if it is, you know, me talking to a brick wall sometimes, as I'm just kind of like, haha, am I right? Let me just one-up myself as I frantically say PSCR, preparing the next battle of lasagna before I fail every order coming my way. It's, like, it's something that, you know, I feel comes very natural to me. You know, I don't have to strain myself for conversation topics. Kind of flows to my head. Thank you, years of academy training, watching Northern Lion, everybody's favorite, every streamer's favorite streamer. Smile. And it's just nature. Yeah, it's like nature to me, like I said. Am I a natural born entertainer? Extroverted introvert, if you want to compare me to my friend group. Am I a natural born comedian when it comes to timing or everything like that? Dude, just watch my Apex tropes. Yeah, I feel like that very much rings true for me. But do I have the drive to keep doing this? Yeah, I would love to keep doing this. I'd love to keep my content going. I'd love to keep improving it in different aspects and all, you know, change forms that I can. Do I have the exact time? You know, time and ability to do so? Not on the same level as, you know, some of my contemporaries. But do I have the drive to keep doing this for years onwards? Yeah, I'd say so. I'd gladly say so. I'd love to keep doing this for, you know, as long as, you know, my ability gets me to go. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, yeah?
Ooh, that is a yawn for me. I'm losing my edge, Cruzie.
You're weak, old man. It's only been an hour. I am out of water.
That also might impede my ability to stream. Okay, though, that's still 3, I think that's 4 days done now. Now, 30-point autoserve menu. 30 points on autoserve. Okay. Well, I mean, I could always keep these 3s up here. Lasagna. Pizza slices are easy to do. Fish is good to see. I can turn you down a good bit. Then what else? Autoserve's out. Steak is so easy. Instead of chow mein, what could I have? What could I have here? Rosé Grazia is easy instead of chowder. Was there another one that I could have done? Gumbo is easy, but ratatouille is even better. Chicken piccata? I've made you enough. I feel confident. Let's get this autoserve rolling. Thinking about it, there's that.
Good to see you, Chef.
Let's see here. I know I've been thinking about possibly getting a
Incoming food
new
truck.
3D model, but we'll just see how things pan out. There's just a lot of things that I want to keep improving on in the future, of course. But depending on how life goes, with my finances especially, since, you know, I am very much so in my cosplay season, we'll just see how life pans. We'll just see how life pans. Lasagna, PSVCR. Get these going, please. I need french fries, 2 steak french rolling. Done keep up. Now chicken piccata. This is everything on here in the kitchen sink. Turmeric as well. Now, porterhouse, T-bone, 7 T-bone. I need another... Actually, I don't, so in that case, a natural. Natural you up. Salmon you up. Now, what is probably the hardest to prepare then? More pizza sauces, probably. So, queso cheese, mushroom olive, spinach, and red peppers, donuts. And I'll just see what possibly runs out that I need to prepare again. It says chicken piccata. Cumin, red chili, and turmeric. Otherwise, everything else is well accounted for. Nice. Ah, I love how these days are divided into no autoserve and autoserve. Really makes me feel good about doing this stuff. Also, my phone just said it's at 20%. I should have had it plugged in while I've been streaming. Tilapia, I'm doing this with one hand as I plug my phone in to my power bank. You almost went bad because I was on pause. Power bank, could you start charging my phone? I'd love for you to start charging my phone. Power bank. Power bank. I require only your finest charge. Power bank. Could you please start charging my phone? Power bank. You can't handle my charge. My charge is made for.
The next stop.
What am I doing with pushing stellar means right now? Okay, it's at 20%. I don't have to worry about it too much until I at least finish this day. Then I'll make sure that my model doesn't die in me as I'm halfway through streaming. Number 6, porterhouse next. 10 is another porterhouse. I need 9, which is a natural. Number 8 is a natural. That is good to see. Good. Now then, as I wait for this, I'm going to keep adjusting my phone.
I love you
In
all.
hopes that I can fix this. Oh, so Firefly!
Best
Hey,
chef
2
ever.
months, boy!
Congratulations.
How are you doing? You doing good? You caught me at a good time as I'm trying to get my power bank to work, so that way my phone doesn't die. As I'm halfway through streaming. I think it's my power cord. I think we're gonna have to get a new power cord because it's reached the point where you have to switch it in that, you know, in a weird way for it to get to work. Which means, you know, that's an excuse for me to go grocery shopping before I go into work tomorrow. I do need to get a few things, such as new pliers for my 3D printing, etc. But we'll see how things go. Also, I need to update that mode because
that is a pretty small preview there, which does need to be settings. It's alright. Game is louder than you, by the way. Ah, gosh darn it! I've been streaming for an hour, and I just saw that because of all the noises, it has been in the yellow. You know, this really sucks. I should probably just put myself on repeat and explain everything that I explained in the last hour. This sucks. Oh well. Well, thank you for that. I knew that there's gonna be some sound mixing issues in between me streaming. Oh, also my gain wasn't all the way up when it came to my quadcast. You know, that's its own problem. Let's fix that too. Wow, this VOD's gonna be real bad to look back on, huh? Wow. Thank you, Firefly, for your service. Now, let's go back to the phone charging chronicles. Hello, charger? Phone charger? Would you like to work? Phone charger. Okay, I'm just gonna get my charger from the other room. I'm gonna be right back. That is very embarrassing. But yep, I'll be right back, y'all. Okay? Let me get my charger from the other room. Alright everybody, I'm back. So, I got my bigger charger. It's got its upsides, and the fact that it is bigger, as in it's like 6 feet long or so. The downsides to it is the fact that, with it being longer, I do have a different problem to contend with there, in the fact that it is a, what's his face? It sits, like, it's got, that elongated kind of like neck at the end of the charging port. That way, whenever whenever it could possibly bend, and break that connection right there, it would not. Well, obviously the big problem with that is, well, it will interfere with my phone stand, so my phone is more prone to falling off on its side. Although I don't think it's the worst thing ever now. I can still deal with it, smile. I have to just lay at an awkward angle on my desk so I don't hit the charger in any way, shape, or form. But it's all good.
Alright, let's get moving.
But back to the matter at hand when it came to those plans for the future. Yeah, so I do have my anniversary stream that'll be, in a month. I don't have anything else too special planned, because as much as I do have, my birthday and everything like that, I never have done anything too special when it came to VTubing on the side of preparing birthday plans or so. So, I'll just see what life has in store for me, or, what I might be able to plan out with my friends and such. Lasagna, PSMCR, meaty Rome, and then I need to get French fries, sweet curly waffle wavy, saved. Now pasta salad. Corkscrew, cucumbers, grapes, tomato, broccoli, parm, and then finally Sinagon. It's everything on there. Now 6 is veg prost, 7 veg prost, 8 do beef, and then number 9 is do beef. Good. I have saved this day of autoserve. Great job, Cruzie. You saved the city. We did it, Patrick. We saved the city.
Your proficiency within the kitchen is unmatched. Let's do that again.
Alright, this is another... So it's just the same as last time. It's a 5-stop day, but thank goodness it's all autoserve, because I don't have to worry about anything else. It's literally just, beef Wellingtons. Yeah? But going on from that side, it's weird to also think about how we are, you know, almost halfway through the year of 2023. And for me especially, you know, entering this new phase of my life with, you know, splitting up my work. Either being online or in person, and, you know, seeing where I am with, you know, my part-time or old job, and then my new job, and then figuring out how, you know, what my money situation is when it comes to things like my car, then the cons that I'm going to. Just a lot of, like, main crux of this point here is just a lot of adulting has really changed my, I wouldn't say my perspective on life, just, you know, my outlook on, like, my future, because, especially so, when it comes to the time I get to spend with my friends, it really is so much rarer than I'd like it to be. And when it comes to, it is its own, you know, can of, yeah, you really have to make time, you have to take so much time out of your normal day to get, you know, an hour or two with your friends. As much as I can do, you know, one side of that with, like, my online friends, my gaming friends, etc., stuff like that. My IRLs, on the other hand, some are living in entirely different parts of the world now. Some are living on, living on the other side of town. Some are 5 minutes away from me. But even then, we are all so busy with our own, you know, problems or so that, I say problems, you know, just lots of lies. Not everything is a problem now. That it's very weird to try to, you know, be able to set anything up. Try to, you know, find a time out of our day to grab a dinner, a lunch, whatever, stuff like that. And even then, there's just so many other things that just keep me busy. And I feel like for the VTubing side, I've kind of neglected y'all. If that made sense, because it's its own can to open up, being able to keep providing as a content creator, especially with the fact of how the algorithm, you know, treats me. And every other, you know, small content creator. If you're not keeping up with the YouTube daily quota, then you will never show up on the algorithm, Miss Proxy. Ah! Now, granted, YouTube Shorts are definitely the way to go for the algorithm. I definitely got a lot more engagement than I expected to on there, and I honestly should continue uploading there, because that actually YouTube meta to go if I want to show up. But in the end of when it comes to just these regular live streams and VODs and everything like that, being active for a good while, and then even dropping off for the month and a half like I did for MomoCon, even if I did have my reasons and I tried to explain it out, I even made that little update video for y'all, that is very, very different. Very, very different than what we'd be used to otherwise.
Oh, wow.
And because of that, otherwise for like this, like my regular scheduled programming, and that throws off, like, you know, what some people might be used to, what you might be used to as a regular viewer. And unless you're watching me on the regular, if you follow me on Twitter and keep up with, you know, my Discord, whenever I say, hey, I'm gonna be away for a while, hey, I'm gonna be at a con, etc., stuff like that. It's kind of a weird, wonky road to get to find out, hey, where did, what happened to my Chartreuse Proxy? I love my Chartreuse Proxy. Where my Chartreuse Proxy? Okay, let's really bump it up on the things here, because I can easily do number 5s and 4s on those prep side of things, meaning that I can take it easy on here. So I could just do ribs again. If I do sausage, then that's just one more 3 here. I don't want to do burgers, so hot dogs, or I could even just do pulled pork. That's the way to go. Instead of doing sausage and mash it out. No, though, this is a very slow climb for me, and I'll get to my comfortable spot one day where I want to be. Because even then, having, you know, 1-2 consistent viewers popping in, popping out, getting to, you know, sub to me whenever they can, like you did, Firefly, today, or just, you know, the usual cast and crew get to say hello, goodbye to me, or I'm just gonna work for now. It's sweet. it is a very sweet thing to get to see, you know, that small, consistent community, and I'd love to keep growing it more. But that'll just take time and effort. Do I have the time? Well, I'm trying to make it, and I'm trying to make room for it. Do I have the effort? Well, once again, I'm actively trying right now. What more do you want from me? Cheese sauce and mustard. 1, 2, 3. Good to go here. I thought it was a different one for whatever reason. Also, I put a red one instead of premium because I didn't hit the hot dog
Show me
button.
what you got.
It's all good though. It's all good. Let us restart this again. At the very least, this is just a 3-stop day, so it's not going to be as punishing as if I failed the auto serves, but this still can be a dangerous day if I just keep messing up those hot dogs like that. Because hot dogs, I had a period in my Chartreuse Proxy career where I swore off hot dogs, setting them as a bane of my existence after failing days for them so much. I mean, then again, I've been failing salads in this playthrough, like the full salads and everything like that recently. And it does not feel good either. Premium onion mustard ketchup, 1, 2, 3. You are PAO, whole saw, regular cheese sauce mustard, everything on the words. I soy espresso whip and lit it up, RAS. Get the top out, pretzel and mustard. You are number 6, sir. Your cheese, soy, onions, and mustard. Premium and cheesy boy. The words, no saw, pretzel, cheese, and ketchup. Good to go.
You were the best chef ever. Congratulations.
Alright. Whipped, kiwis, nuts, strawberries, chocolates to be folded and rolled. I feel like the one thing I'm nervous about with Chartreuse Forever is just like, I'm going to be cautiously watching, you know, what foods come around from there, because especially after, you know, the millions of different burger types that, you know, we have here in 3, it has really scarred me for life with being able to prepare any of that stuff. Because, holy crap, have they actually thrown me the brain destroyer when it comes to looking at, okay, just have to prepare this easy food item. Now you have to, it's just a burger you have to prepare. Now prepare the 5 other variations of this burger. 8, espresso up. You are pretzel, cheese, and ketchup. 7. And the fact that, you know, because of all the small little nuances that come with Chartreuse Delicious, each of those burgers has a very slightly different way in the way that they're prepared compared to their contemporaries. And then, it keeps compounding on itself. What do you mean top bun for this one is R, and then this one is O? What is this? And then, of course, like, a few of them have pretzel buns, or brioche buns, or like, whatever crap like that. And then I put cheese on that hot dog, and you know, maybe we shouldn't do hot dogs, especially since I am tilting myself talking about this subject. Even though it's hot dogs and not hamburgers, it still stands to be the same thing. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's go back to the good old lamb chops, I think. Just lamb chop me. Lamb chop me, baby. And I'll just bump up the station by 1. It's not worth it, people. It is totally not worth it. I'm telling you this right now. Whatever you do, don't prepare for hot dogs or hamburgers. Worst day of my life. I say that as I'm prepared. Oh, it's a pulled pork sandwich at the very least. And at least there's only 2 variations of that one. Whereas you have ballpark burgers, you have bean burgers, you have regular burgers, you have the millions types of sandwiches. I mean, granted, pulled pork sandwich is a sandwich type, but at least I only have either with or without saw. The Chartreuse Delicious tilt. The tilt of the ages is affecting my mental capacity to think clearly. You're tilting off the face of the earth right now, Cruzie. Let's calm our mental facilities down. Focus on what you can do. Just preparing these beautiful pulled pork sandwiches without having to worry about anything else except, do I need to press PAO or PACO? Tilt! 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 You are almost done with this day. You are a third through this day. You can do this thing, Cruzie. I feel like I'm going insane just thinking about it. 1, 2, 3. Good to go right there. Whip, bananas, nuts, strawberries, whip top, fold it, and roll. 3, 1, 2, 3. You are D chocolate ice FF whip chocolate drizzle in a lid. I need to hit 1, 2, 3. Now cranberry oil, get ready. Espresso, get ready. Lamb chops. Now that's going to be number 9, PAO. Get these out. Number 6, you are PACO. PACO, PACO. I need to hit number 7. 1, 2, 3. Now get the OAM out at 6, 7, 8. 4, 9 is RAS. Number 8, SF, Street Fighter. Street Fighter! And then we get the OAM out. Get the lead out. Now PAO, you are PACO. The pulled port is good to go. 3 more orders at 1. PAO, PAO, PACO. OAM out. Now PACO, no saw. And then all of this is just OAM chops now. Thank goodness that you can't send that out unless you actually have the entire order of these chops out. Because I pressed enter on one of those, and that would have ended the run early. Oh, goodness. Easy day? I can still mess it up. I can still mess it up, okay? Let's not hype ourselves up too much now, people, okay? That is a lot of Tremberoy to start preparing now, yeah? Alright, send it out. 1, 2, 3. Good to go. Number 7 for Tremberoy. 1, 2, 3. You are cinnamon, ice, half, espresso, whip, cinnamon, lid. 4, 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. Good. OAM out. 7, 1, 2, 3. Now I need to start getting the Tremberoys going, because otherwise they will start cascading, and I do not want that. Number 8, good to go. PAO, PACO. Number 9, now you get the cooking. Number 6, 1, 2, 3, 5. PACO, PACO, PACO. RAS, LAS. 7 is RAS. RAS. Number 8, 1, 2, 3. Number 9, 1, 2, 3. Get the saw out. PAO, PACO, RAS. Number 10 is vanilla, ice, moat, espresso, and a lid. Lamb out 1, 3, 5, 6 is ribs. 1, 2, 3, 7 is lamb. Ribs on 8, lamb on 11, and 10. 1, 2, and now we slow down. PACO, PAO, PACO, PACO. Okay, you know, we can take it easy. Can't wait for your Trit Serve GDQ run at AGDQ next year. I feel like that would be real fun to do an AGDQ, because I think I have the personality for it. I am just missing an entire couch. I'm just missing an entire couch when it comes to holding on to that. Holding on to that for commentary. At least for when it comes to that color end, I really feel like I could have so much fun. Can absolutely do GDQ. I feel for Trit Serve Delicious though, considering how, you know, the days are just, you know, mandated by how many stops there are. That's its own bundle of beans. I don't know how exactly I'd be able to do that. I don't know if I'd be able to do that for another game though. But okay, one game that I do need to talk to you more about, Firefly, that you weren't present for when I was talking about it earlier. I was talking about my stream plans for what games I want to feature more of in the future or come back to. Because I know I'm not playing Apex on stream as much, so I might do my Grower streams or so, for instance. I have Omega Strikers coming in, for instance. I have what's his face? Of course, Minecraft Legends later going on. But one game that I really feel like I could continue to flex my muscles on, both from my interest in esports in general, and also just because it's really fun, I need to go back to Teamfight Manager. I heckin' love Teamfight Manager. And it's just a game that I find great joy in playing. And my commentary engine would really fucking hit with that. I don't have a stable friend group for Dokapon, and even then, you need to have what's-face. You need to have 4 friends to make the most fun of. Granted, we do have the holy trinity of Dokapon playthroughs and Team Hypercube back when they were still active back then, when they really started getting that ball rolling. You have the Runaway guys, of course, famously so. And then, you know, because those two were trios. And then, of course, you have everybody else starting to pick it up, especially with, you know, the reroys and everything like that or so. But to be fair, I have Gale Force Community Nights for that. And by that definition, I mean I have 100% orange juice, which, oh, fans of mine already know. My salt levels when it comes to 100% orange juice are so through the roof that some characters are soft banned from me ever playing on them. Ever banned from me playing them ever again. Because my salt has gotten so bad with them that I am basically a bad influence on everybody else around. I'm looking at you, Nath. I'm looking at you, Nath. As much as I enjoy you, you are soft banned from my hands. Otherwise, I will lay salt to everybody around with me. Never played 100% OJ, but seems like a mess. Yo, are you... Wait, okay, first and foremost, Firefly. Are you in the Gale Force server? Because if so, how have I not made you a friend of Gale Force yet? I hit 4 instead of 5. Oops, that's a mistake, first and foremost. Because, quite frankly, you are not in... that is literally where all the cool friends and me hang out all the time. Okay, hold on. I'm going to toss some of this day real quick to... hit an invite button. There's a Gale Force community invite. Get in here, let me make you a friend of Gale Force. You'll see I'm so much more active of like playing and everybody else there. You can just hang out whenever we're casually gaming, like how I'm going to be gaming on probably Mega Strikers later tonight. And, well, yeah, you'll get to, you know, join in. So, like, on how I have my schedule this week, which I'm pretty sure you're in my server to see those at least, if you already aren't. Question mark? Fate fan call out? Question mark? I'm laughing too much. I did waffle instead of wavy fries on there. What? Fate fry? My name is Chartreuse Proxy, yo.
That was perfect.
But, okay, I'm laughing too much. I am laughing too much from my own bad jokes here. But you'll get to join in for a Gale Force game night when we do that on Sunday. Or whatever game that we do there. We'll just get to chill out with us. We just, you know, either play tabletop sim. Or yeah, 100% Orange Juice is always a favorite pastime of ours, which we haven't done in forever. I'm going to be doing a VR chat, a community night, after my Toho Lost Branch of Legend on Friday night in Gale Force, which also does involve drinking. Haha. That'll be its own fun thing. Yeah, just chill out with us more. Have fun. Hey, don't give me that word. You never answered me, first and foremost. You never answered me.
That was amazing.
But you'll want to be able to grab yourself your rolls, and then after the stream, I'll grab you Friends of Gale Force. That way you can chill with us later. Moose and key lime. I need to get 3 moose over here. Red snapper, up and ready to go. T-bone, because I was about to say, I know that like my server itself. Let's be honest here. I'm just using to promote my own artwork that I do, and then onside what's his face? Onside my stream announcements. But Gale Force is actually where I'm active with my friends and whatever, and. Yeah, no, that's totally just it. I get no other explanation. That's totally just it. Ham and parm, please. What did I mess up there? Hello?
Fully charged and ready to go.
Hey, what's with that look now? What's with that accusing look? Hello? I feel like after I said fake fan call out, and the fact that you didn't even respond with gracing me with saying, hey, no, I am definitely in your server, smile. Now that's making me question your loyalty. Maybe I won't invite you to the Gale Force server. Or maybe I won't give you the role that lets you chill out in the Gale Force section. Fake fan! Stuffed queso cheese, sausage parm. I need onion, spinach, and diced tomatoes on there. Next, a mackerel going on. Cut the tail. That's fluffy tail. And I need sweet potatoes and steak fries. Now, while this goes, I'll check on you over here real quick. And I will invite you over to the cool side of Gale Force soon enough. Question marks. Oh, it's prepared. Never mind.
I knew you could do it.
Love you, Firefly. We're gonna be on stream soon enough anyway. I mean, we're crying out loud. Come Saturday, you'll really just lay into me if I kept, you know, bashing into you right now. Let's be honest here. Then again, we're also going to be laid into by the entire hordes of piglins when we play, yeah, legendary Minecraft Legends. So honestly, I think us cooperating with each other is going to do us a lot more benefit, like, right now instead. And again, what good are friends for if you can't josh them to oblivion now? Am I right, Gale Force? I hope everybody knows that I wish them a very good when I say, hey, you're lame. I'm just joking with you. I'm just joking with you, everybody. It's out of a place of lust. Cope. Chartreuse copium, and the fact that she has not alienated her entire viewer base and friends in Gale Force, even though she is the founder? Question marks? Oh, goodness gracious. I missed you guys. I really missed this. We need T-bone. Number 8 is another T-bone. Sauce and truffle butter. 11 is starters of 2 mousse and a bee cream. 2 train loss and a bee cream. Number 10 is a T-bone. 7, I need sauce and chives. Then any other specialty orders? No, nothing necessary. So more train moss, and then we'll see how it goes. If I'm lame, then you're a lamer? Yeah, my name's not Chartreuse Lamer. I dabbed in real life. You didn't see it. I just dabbed, even though I had even though I knew for a fact that I'm just VTubing and I don't have an actual face cam on. Chartreuse Lamer. Yeah, what a great insult. That is literally like the level of like an Xbox 360. They sent you a message. Level of insult right there. I got nothing to say right there. I'm so confused by myself here. Oil and fillet, I need to hit number 7 for sauce and a truffle butter. Now number 6 specialty is 2 thighs and 2 drumsticks going up, followed by number 10, oil and fillet. I almost hit 9 by accident, which would have ruined this run of a day. The visual comedy without the camera? Yo, let's go. I can't wait to edit the YouTube captions to just say dab and brackets after this. Oh, what fun. Oh, what fun. Alright, let me hit you, Firefly. I'm going to invite you to be a friend of Gale Force.
Good job.
Congratulations, you are now into the cool club of the Gale Force server. You'll get to see where we all just taught, such as how I pinged everybody saying, hey, who wants to have a drinking night on Friday? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
I can't believe Nashville is the next.
Okay, thank you for the exposition, guys, but unfortunately, I already beat the main campaign. Now, I do have 2 things of random food menu items, but I don't want to do that, so I'll move from Mobile, Alabama to Nashville, to where there's a lot more days that I could easily get through here. Well, I say get through, easily get through, or hopefully get through. First and foremost, I see a day that says auto-served, so let's see what I can auto-serve. I mean, it can't be that easy. It's that easy. Why am I laughing so much at Chartreuse Flavor? It's like, this is literally the effect of the joke that's so bad that it loops around to being so good. Okay. Well, let's actually focus on cooking here. K&P, Porterhouse, T-bone, Porterhouse. More biscuits, BIS. T-bone, K&P, sits, K&P. Those are good to go. 9, K&P, 11, K&P, 10, Porterhouse, 8 is a New York strip. Now, more brisket slices and more brownies. Chartreuse Lamer, back at it again. Don't. This is gonna be like my Smurf account name whenever I want to go undercover. Chartreuse Lamer. God, shut up, Firefly! You're in my head! You are actually in my head rent-free now. I hate this. Number 6 is a Porterhouse. Number 7 is K&P. Get these going out. Wow, that is a lot of orders for things. I hate it here. You know, I am going to lay you out when I get to see you on Saturday, my dude. Porterhouse, New York strips. Now I need kimchi and pork. Let us get these going out. Number 7 is in New York. Puta kimchi. Porterhouse. And this is all good to go. So, well, let me ask you this, because I know, like, whenever I do my anniversary stream, I always go through every aspect of, like, creation of mine, from, like, design details and dots and whatever, stuff like that, to, like, my username. Because you're here, Firefly, how'd you come up with yours? Numbers and everything or so. Because I've already explained my story so many times. It just makes me always think about, you know, what's in a name, like, unironically. Because it's always fun learning about your, you know, how everybody came up with their stream names. What do you mean, that doesn't bode well for the creative juices that I expect out of a name of Firefly. New York strip. Now, 7 and 8 is just boot the kimchi. Same with 10 and 11, so I can just get those prepared out. Don't tell me you just hit the random name generator.com. Random name and number generator.com. Like, then again, like, well, I feel like when it comes to VTubing, a lot of people actually did put out their names as opposed to using their same screen names like before. Like, Chartreuse Proxy, Cruzie, Chartreuse Proxy. It still flows well enough to where I got to still use my old screen name and keep, you know, and use the new name that I came up with for VTubing. Kind of like by sheer, you know, phonetic coincidence enough. But I never intended to really disregard my old screen name, just because, you know, I just put the VTubing on a whim. So, this kind of flowed easy for me. Fireflies were pretty and quick number combination sounded nice in my head. Just because it stands out a bit more. You know, that's very valid. I mean, here's the thing now. It's not like, I'm not trying to disparage against you now. I'm just saying, when it comes to, like, some people have really lame names. I mean, like, you can always look at, like, you know, any professional gamer to, like, how they got a bunch of their names. So, like, look at most of the Koreans. So, like, for instance, like, Faker, Impact, Def, whatever, stuff like that or so. Like, those names, yeah, they're synonymous with legends in the gaming sphere, be it on, like, League of Legends, on, you know, Valorant, whatever, stuff like that or so. But at the same time, it's like, when you think, when, like, half of it comes to, it's like, hey, it's like, why'd you pick your name? Dude, it just sounded cool. Or it's like, I just mastered a random key combination or stuff like that or so. It's like, yeah, that's fair enough. Should I just name myself Naruto Uchiha 69420? Hey, don't you disparage the Naruto Uchiha 69420. I'll have you know, they're friends with the Legend 27. I'm killing myself right now. I am actively killing myself on stream right now. The Labor 27 or who was it in Avengers Endgame? Noob Master 49 or whatever it is.
Ready to go.
Strike. Okay, one thing that I will still not get past, that, like, modern media, Noob Master, Noob Poner, whatever it is. Wait, hold on. Did they want carrots in there? Okay, yes they did. Dough, flatten, chicken, and fold. I've actually never prepared, like, half of these things, so I actually gotta look at it. 3, dough, flatten, pork, and fold. Okay, and then you are just prime rub and seasoning. Okay. We're okay, everybody. Everything is back on track. We're good. We're good. I'm not choking a menu where everything is level 1. I'm waiting for Doomstar Parry that is named Noob Sawyer. I'll give it up to PETA to create a stupid name. Like, how they, you know, had, like, what was it, Tofumon or whatever crap it was? Meat and EPAC. 5 is Ilful Latin beans and fold. Like, I'll let them create the very bad names now, okay? Dough, flatten, pork, and folded. PS. It is another PS. 7 is going to be dough, flatten, beans, and folded up. Let's get number 6 on here as well. Meat, any... Okay, at the very least, that just always takes everything, I'm assuming, until I don't, and I get it wrong, and then I fail a menu that has... Okay, you know what? I'm not doing this menu, because I don't know half these foods. Life Slayer, some... Animals are you know, like, what? I was just making fun of, like, the PETA parodies. Actually, don't know too much about the PETA parodies, so... There's that. Let's see here. If I did this, I need 14 points, which would be Fresh Fish is easy. The chicken and whatever is fine enough. I'd have to go 1 more point up on something, which means... Well, I can just do creme brulee, and then how many points would I need from there on? I need 3 points. I am not gonna do king potatoes. King potatoes very much so scare me. I could just bump up 3 stations though, which would be easy enough. Instead of having to do fresh fish as well, I could also just do seafood. But fish, no, fish is fine. Okay, since sashimi does scare me, so I'll just bump it up 3. You know, like, what's... You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they had like a parody of that too, or whatever. Stuff like that.
A great
But
name
look,
for cooking
it's
show.
whatever. Fat is. One thing that I still, like, getting back to what I was trying to say earlier, the thing that I still love is, like, the modern media portrayal of gamers, and specifically gamer tags, is, yeah, the Legend 27, Noob Master 69, or whatever, stuff like that. Like, they're so bad that it's so funny. Like, yeah, I guess I can buy, you know, it's some people using those as their actual tags or so, but you'll more likely get something, you know, like it's so easy to just, you know, like find an easy gaming trend. Like, once again, I think the thing that still makes me laugh so much is like day 1 release of Street Fighter 6, and there was already like a club that was full of just like jury feed worshiper club united or whatever, stuff like that. Or so it's like, dude, you can literally just type in like, you know, random, like you can literally just, like, you don't even have to think too much about it. You just go to the internet, type in like random popular, like, you know, video game character, and then you're like a body part lover 59 or whatever. Yeah, Artoria Pendragon armpit lover or something 36, and that'll probably be like an actual like Tumblr user or something like that or so. I'm not even kidding, and that's probably gonna sound more realistic than Noob Master 69 or whatever crap. Like. I'm just bashing that one particular Marvel name now. At the same time, like, I'm just being realistic here. The people's names are more unhinged than they are trying to be cool. 1, 2, 3. Number 10 is battered up. I need number 11 of drumstick and 3 breasts going there. I hit 11 instead of 12.
All right, let's get
Artoria Juicy Arms sits 900. 690? Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. Or like, what was like the famous like one person that always responded to like Reddit threads? Ah, thanks, Rimjob Steve. Yeah, there you go. It's literally I didn't turn off the tail. It's just a Wreck-It Ralph effect of what's his face, of like thanks Satan. Like really. The, you know, internet names. What's in a name, everybody? But this is ridiculous. What's in a name? But everybody being very public and forwards about what they like and what they dislike about people. I just want to make sure I'm not gonna miss anything. Okay, that's fine. Mayo spray this crab. Roll and cut right up. This is only a 4-stopper, so I don't have to hopefully worry too much about and everything. We'll see how things go. Battered up.
We're almost there.
Oh yes, there's. So let's prepare a little bit of everything else for the next area as well. Battered up. 1, 2, 3. Good to go right there. Now let's prepare a little bit more. This requires everything, so I can't possibly mess this one up. And then let's just get some more sushi in case. 1, 2, 3. Good to go. Yep, more sushi needed. Sesame, avocado, salmon, mayo, rolled and got right up. You are mahi mahi. Thigh drumsticks and breast. Thigh drumsticks and breast. Get the batter going. I need to get tomato base and I messed something up there. I know that. 5 for the batter. 2 thighs and drumsticks for 1, 2, 3. Let's get 13. Going. 13 is open bracket, so battered up. 5, 1, 2, 3. Good to go. Now I hit number 6. 3 thighs and a breast. 8 is bluefin. 9 is tilapia. Good to go. I need to hit open bracket. I hit equal sign. You know, this is the weird thing about having 14 stations. I can't tell Which is I'm so used to not using 14 stations, but this is a very doable day. I just need to, you know, actually hit the right buttons. Because the actual contents of this menu aren't really that hard. It's just like fish that I've been preparing for forever, for instance. It's just a lot that I just have to do. Sesame salmon crab rolled and got right there. Now get these going. Cumin, chili, and turmeric. Now going on from there. Carrots, crab, shrimp, mayo, asparagus rolled and cut.
I am so proud.
Then let's get these going by coriander, red chili, and turmeric. Batter, hay, swing and a miss. And drumsticks and breast. There we go. Alright, only one thing of creme brulee this time. Not bad. It's always stop number 3 here that I am messing up, which I hope to rectify, as this has been quite hard on me.
Keep up the good work.
Alright, now that's more goey esters, but otherwise I don't have to worry too much otherwise. Now, getting 3 orders of creme brulee, getting 4 orders of creme brulee, almost 5 orders of creme brulee in a row would make me very nervous for preparing all of those out in a row. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's get number 7 of creme brulee going, followed by number 6, 3 thighs, a thigh and 3 breasts. It's the exact opposite of the order that I wanted out of that to begin with, so I'm very glad that I got that fixed. Batter, swing, thigh, drumsticks, and breast. Number 9 is going to be thigh, 3 drumsticks. I need to hit number 7, 1, 2, 3. Good on that. Now, number 10 is 1, 2, 3. Right now, Mahi, let's throw ourselves down here. I hit 11 instead of 12 as soon as I say so!
Good to see you, Chef.
I'm cracking my voice. You know, that is totally going to be a YouTube clip that I need to put out later. Brain says one thing, body does not. Slow yourself down, Cruzie, she says, as she immediately mashes the next button without even looking at her keyboard to see what she's about to get right or wrong. Oh, Cruzie, what have you done, girl? You screwed everything up. You screwed everything up. Sesame, avocado, salmon, mayo, rolled, and cut right up. Sort up the speedruns for the game, they're not a good fit for GT2. Yeah, it's like I said, you can't really speedrun this game because everything is just predispositioned. You have a time, or you are stuck by the mercy of how long it is to get to each of your stops. Chips of Delicious is not a GDQ game. I'd have to find another game if I want them to GDQ. But I used to speedrun Mario 3 in my own free time. I never posted anything out, but it was just fun, you know, trying to mimic, you know, good speedrunners or so. But did I, you know, ever post anything else out? Not really. Did I ever get that good at it? I mean, for an average person, I guess. Nothing too special otherwise. Drumstick and breast. Let me get a bluefin. Number 6 is more batter for the creme brulee. Then drumstick and 3 breasts. Number 9. Number 7, thighs and breasts. Number 3, 1, 2, 3. Good to go right there. Thighs, drumsticks, and breasts. 6, 1, 2, 3. Figure it up. 9, 1, 2, 3. Mahi, get that going. If I hit this one more time, I need to get the jesters, so that's good to go right there. Thighs and 3 breasts. Now 11 bluefin. Alright, hit 12 this time, Cruzie. 12. And then you're good to go. Now, the words on this one here, please. It's a 12-hour world record? Yeah, at that point, I'll just like hire Easy Speezy. Like, I'll commission Easy Speezy just to like play this game instead, and he'll probably have a fun time. Just, you know, you can casually get through the campaign of this. It just takes a lot of time, you know. Salmon, crab, wasabi, eel. I didn't add the tuna, rolled and cut right up. Creme brulee, red snapper. 2 thighs, 2 drumsticks, please. Number 4 is Albuquerque. Number 7, thigh, drumstick, breast. 1, 2, 3. Good to go. Number 6, battered up. 9, thigh and 3 drumsticks. Now, number 12 is the batter next. 5, 1, 2, 3. Now, let's slow down this time, actually. 3 breasts. Let's hit number 6. 1, 2, 3. What I need to do. Now, number 12. 1, 2, 3. Now, 8. Albacore. 13, that's open bracket. Bluefin tuna. 11 is dash, thigh, drumstick, 2 breasts. Now I need to prepare everything else. Get the polyesters out, and then I need to prepare these. Kasumi, human, red, turmeric. Good. Now, get everything on the blue menu. Kasumi, coriander, red chili, and turmeric. We are good on this day, baby! Woo! We have done it. Huh?
Well, chef, you certainly did a cook and a serve.
It was kind of delicious.
Keep in mind that whisk does not have taste buds.
I'd like to one day, though.
I'm done. I'm done. Ah! That is a heartbreaker. I got a silver? I messed up at the last stop? I'm not going out on a loss like that, though. I can definitely do this. That's just... It's heartbreaking. That is such a heartbreaker. Holy crap, dude. Does that hurt? I'm able to do this day, definitely. That just... What a punch in the gut. I'm gonna end stream on this, as it's my usual 2-hour slot at the very least, but holy crap. Does this make me feel bad? Sesame, avocado, mayo, wood crab, rolled and cut right up. 4 thighs, chesters. Now, more sushi for the future. Let's do this thing. The works. Good to go. Pork rice, salmon, mayo, asparagus, crab, rolled, and cut. Now, what else do I need to prepare? Rochesters, at the very least, are easy, because, you know, it's just the one thing I just got done 4 of, so I'll just always prepare that last in comparison to everything else. But man, do things sometimes real feel bad when I don't have enough holding station items for it. Although, look, I didn't get any creme brulee this batch, so this is possibly good luck for the future, everybody. This is potential good luck. Yeah? Yeah.
Your proficiency with
Alright, more sushi needed, so I can just prepare another round of that. Okay, just rolled and cut. Now we get our orders of creme brulee, because of course we do. 3, no, that's 4 bread. I hit 4 instead of 3. Ah, that is just my body saying 3 and then my mind saying 4. Darn it. It's like, I can't even be mad at this day because it's not a hard menu. I'm just messing up. Like how I messed up the order of sushis right there. Pain. Pain. White rice, carrots, shrimp, asparagus, tuna, rolled, and cut. Good on the sushi. Sesame, carrots, mayo, wasabi, asparagus, rolled, and cut right now. Now, sesame, shrimp, wasabi, asparagus, rolled, and cut.
Congratulations! That was
For
perfect.
chesters. Get these out. Cumin, red chili, and turmeric. Salmon. And sesame, avocado, mayo, crab, rolled, and cut. Good. 4 breasts, and we continue on from here. Good. Oh, this is monotonous.
I knew you could do it.
Like, I know I'm just waiting for it to trill, but at the same time, I'm like, come on now. I'm kind of like my internal and external tilt that is very much so visible, written on my face, has gotten me to the point to where I'm not making small talk anymore, and instead I'm just entirely focused on the task at hand, and I want to be able to do the task at hand so I can take it easy. I have ice cream waiting for me as my snack later, and I want to finish the stream. My motivation is spiking through the roof to finish this stream. Mahi mahi. Get this going. Number 7 is Net's thigh, drumstick, and 2 breast. Number 10 is 1, 2, 3. Now 11, 2 thighs, 2 drumsticks. Get that going. 1, 2, 3. Now 12 is equal sign. Thigh, 3 drumsticks. Good to go on that. Now I need the toasters. Saved. Carrots, shrimp, asparagus, tuna, rolled and cut for us. Ice cream is supreme importance. Yeah! And also, because I did run out of water a little bit ago, it should also be real good to just, you know, be a good break for me. Because as much as I do love talking, it does take a lot out of me to be talking the entire darn stream. Is it anybody else's fault with my own? No, but then again, that's just how I like to conduct myself, so... Teehee, oopsie, eto, there. 3 thighs and a chicken breast. 1, 2, 3. Let's get number 7 going. 4 breasts. Number 8 is going to be 3 thighs and a breast. Number 6 is 1, 2, 3. There we go. 9, 3, 4 thighs. Done that up. Number 10. 4 drumsticks. Done you up. Battered. Now 12. I say 12. I hit 13. Don't mess yourself up again, Cruzie. Save the cool esters! Okay, saved. We are saved. 12. 1, 2, 3. I read out of them, and that almost spelled disaster. So bad disaster. Get more of them cooking, please, and then I need everything in the kitchen sink here. Kasumi, cumin, red chili, turmeric. Get these going. Cumin, coriander, turmeric. Good. Sesame, carrots, mayo, wasabi, asparagus, rolled and cut. Just prepare new batches of all of these, honestly. I could use them. Kasumi, cumin, red chili, turmeric. Oh, wait a second. No. This was the last stop. I did it! Oh! We've done it! I got through it. I can't believe I got through it. And hey, thank you for popping in to the end of the stream. I know that you just said wish you the best watch on stream, but I'm ending the stream after this because I am done. Oh, that's 2 hours of work. That is 2 hours of good work, but I am very, very happy with it. Woo, baby! That's another good amount of progress done today. Oh, once again, at the very end of the day, still thank you for popping in despite it all. I am very happy to get through it. I went from... Okay, actually, I wasn't keeping track of how many medals I had left. I'm at 333 medals now. I think I did upwards of maybe like 8-9 days or so, which is a little bit more progress towards finishing this game, because now I am in a very final stretching distance. The fact that I can confidently say I'm 54 medals away from 100% in Crit Serve Delicious. Oh, what a trip. What a trip right now, everybody. This is a monumental occasion for me, and I am very, very happy with it. I am so close to tasting the end of Crit Serve Delicious. And then immediately going right onwards to, well, none other than Crit Serve Delicious forever, right? But for now, thank you everybody for coming along tonight. Oh, I need a break. This has been a big return stream for me, and I am very happy to have gotten to do it. So, wherever you are, wherever you may be, whether you're on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or more, it's been Chartreuse Proxy, your wonderful wind mage, the Cruz Ship Captain, ever at your service. I hope you've had a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night now. Thank you all for chilling on by, and, well, from my side of the world, have a wonderful evening. I'll be back on Wednesday night when I'll just be doing some ranked or Mega Strikers. Thank you, everybody, and have a good night from one side of the world to yours. I am not doing my usual greeting cycle, but, you know, I'm easing myself back into it. See you all on Wednesday, everybody, and thank you for coming to my return stream.